right, we're out here with Aurora Transparency,
Hello.
and we're just gonna see what's going on here. We saw this cop turn in here like code 3.
LH.
That's right.
Skin long hair.
We're just gonna make sure that these people aren't hurt.
Yeah.
I want to see if these are the same guys. No, I don't think it's the same guys. Could be the same guys. But they got somebody pulled over here. 2 cops, of course, because they can't handle their own. But we'll just make sure everything is going smooth here. Got unit 80923 and 80062. Just gonna make sure they do their thing and not hurt these people or this guy. Just make sure. I think it's just a regular old traffic stop, but they came in hot like somebody did something super wrong. He's waving to you. I never wave back, man. People think I'm an asshole because I don't wave back. It's like I've been through this shit before, man. It's like the nicer you are to them, the more they take advantage. So I just stay out of it. So I guess we're headed over to 7-Eleven after this, huh?
Yeah. See.
I would.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a hot spot right there.
Oh, I can't tell you how many times I hear shootings at night.
Oh, this is a quick one. Looks like they're wrapping things up. Maybe.
Hopefully they let them go.
I'm hoping. Usually that's what happens. Like when I show up, they're like, "Oh, we can't give a ticket because, there'll be video evidence to the contrary."
Right.
But we'll see. And of course, this guy's scared out of his mind.
Right.
Like anybody would be.
Huh.
Hey, get your camera out. What you doing back there? Get your camera out and start recording, girl. Come on now.
She knows to go live when I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
She's got all my info on her phone, so she just goes live on my channel.
That's right. So he's getting a ticket for something. I don't know exactly what for, but kid in the car. I mean, the kid's got to be scared out of his mind,
Right. I know.
I'm not really interested in the traffic stop itself.
Right.
Like I could care less. Maybe this guy's sped. Maybe he ran a red light. I don't know. I'm more interested in how they treat this guy and how they let him just get out of here in a timely fashion. Because a lot of times they'll oh look, we got somebody behind there. See, this is a place where they just like to frequent, and it's weird.
Yes, they hang out in that building.
Yeah. And do absolutely nothing, just waste taxpayer money.
Yeah.
A lot of times that 7-Eleven that you were talking about, they just hang out there. And I caught them several times. They stopped hanging out there because I kept catching them, and I kept scattering them because, and then it's so stupid because they think that they can move a block or two, but I know the ins and outs of everywhere there. So I just go and catch them somewhere else 5-10 minutes later. I'm like, you guys are really stupid, man. I mean, they're just dumb.
And at night up at the 7-Eleven, there's a patrol car that has to come.
And they just stay there and do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when something does happen, they still don't do anything.
They're as worthless as can be.
And then one time up there at 7-Eleven, I saw the FBI and big people like that come arrest somebody.
The FBI, huh?
Yeah.
That's an unusual occurrence. It must have been some type of drugs or,
There was the cops pulled up way after.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was all.
Yeah, they won't go to those areas because it's a hot spot.
They're outnumbered.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's like on Colfax over there on East Colfax. I mean they went to that bank because it's a bank, and,
Right.
But
if it was any other building, I really don't think they would have made such a presence.
it's like the media. The media never goes and does stories out there.
No.
I did a double shooting off of Galena.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a while back. I interviewed the brother of one of the guys that was, in there that got killed. One of the there was a woman that asked me what happened. I was like, well, 2 people got shot, and then she immediately started crying. I was like, you might need to talk to an officer there. I don't, she thought but it was her son's friend. One of her son's friends got shot and killed in there. So I'm like,
Yeah.
nobody will cover stuff like that,
No.
though. It's so
And
stupid.
nobody comes to Aurora.
Yeah. Well, they did. The Hyatt over there. There was another shooting at a Hyatt that I covered. Right across from the hospital there, a little bit up the road from the hospital, the Hyatt. They covered that one, but I interviewed the one of the people that was inside that building when it got shot up,
Oh, wow.
the hotel room. So and that one there was media. Fox was there. They tried to ape my interview, like I was interviewing this guy, and this guy like butted in on my interview. So I just let him go. I was like, feel free, because I asked the pertinent questions. I already know what you guys are gonna ask.
Yeah.
So of course he asked his questions and left. It's like that guy that I interviewed. This wasn't too long ago. This was another shooting, a double shooting that happened. And check this shit out. It was off of there near Galena on Colfax over there.
Yeah.
And there was this guy that he was getting interviewed. Well, I was talking to him first, and of course, mainstream media. First it was Fox, and then it was CBS goes over there, and they're asking this guy. And literally 3 minutes later, they were done. I'm like, what kind of interview is that? So I interviewed the guy. It took me about an hour to interview the guy. Yeah, I got it up on my channel. And
Well, I'll
then
have to check that one
and
out.
then right after that, the stupid fucking media did not even see that across the street, all these cops were like at this hotel room, like in conjunction with what happened there. They found somebody with a gun there, and they were trying to get a warrant to get in,
Yeah.
but they couldn't get the warrant just yet or something. So PTP and I were there. We're like, wow, this got to be related. It's
Yeah.
right across, literally
Right.
right across the street.
Right.
Media didn't want to have nothing to do with that. So
Of course. They don't want to tell us the truth at all. Anybody who listens to the news is out their gourd. I
yeah.
finally got my mom and dad to see the truth.
Right. Well, it's an old school mentality.
Mhm.
Everybody thinks that cops are heroes and cops do
Yeah.
this and that and the other, when in reality
anymore.
they do nothing but harass and cause problems. Like the other day when we were out, there was no reason for those officers to shine their lights on us.
Not at
And
all.
KDOT and I were there. And we're right up on the scene,
Yeah.
but this one we were 30, 40 feet away,
Wow.
not even bothering nobody, just taking video. And of course they have to go on with their shenanigans.
Yeah.
It's just how they are. But this one's going to cost them. It's either going to cost them $500 or $15,000.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I have a feeling that they're going to want to pay us,
Oh, yeah.
because the evidence is there. Plus the fact that the guy followed us,
Yeah, I know.
and then you caught that. That was good, man. I was like,
Yeah.
they would have followed us all over, man. They
Oh,
would have
yeah.
they would have pulled
No
us
doubt.
over.
No doubt.
Like there's another one.
Especially 2 brown boys in the car. For real.
No doubt.
It makes such a world of difference.
Well, they've had briefings on KDOT and I, right? They've actually had briefings on both of us.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. They've had briefings on us.
Nice.
And I'm like, brief away, guys.
Right? They need to be on their toes. Watch your back, because we're watching it for you. And not the way you want us to. We don't deep throat the boot.
Well, and with this consent decree, they're reeling.
Yeah.
They don't know. I
Still
just
ongoing, or?
Yeah, it's ongoing. There's an independent monitor, and that's what we were talking about. Like KDOT has access to that independent monitor.
Okay.
So he's got his number and everything, and he's eager to see this video, because he wants to see all the video.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it, good or bad, mostly bad. It's
Right.
hardly ever good.
I know.
I mean, this has been okay, but this guy should be out of here and
I
have his
know.
ticket and gone. But
Right.
they like to prolong,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I might scoot up a little just to help.
yeah, feel free.
Just to help.
Yeah, we're just waiting here just to make sure that these guys get out in a timely fashion. But You know, not a big deal. This guy got pulled over for something. I don't know, maybe running a stop sign, maybe going a little bit too fast, something. But these guys are, you know, I'm not gonna get that close, to be honest with you. I don't want any smoke, as KDOT says. Just making sure Aurora Transparency doesn't get hurt. If you guys haven't subscribed to Aurora Transparency, make sure you do so. Just putting in good work. Just trying to tell Aurora Transparency to get on the other side. He's giving Transparency a hard time, Aurora Transparency a hard time here. He's telling her to move. She ain't moving. I'm just catching the action here. Just make sure nothing happens to her. I'm just staying back. Aurora's braver than I am today, but just gonna make sure that that nothing happens to her. This guy's been here for. I'm just making sure nothing happens to Aurora here. This guy has been here for like 15 minutes, got a little kid in the car, and these officers are just for some reason keeping him for no apparent reason. Aurora's going in the back here. She's brave, man. She's brave. Look at Aurora. Just making sure nothing happens to her, because that cop's right behind her, behind the car here. Surprised they haven't called for backup yet. Usually that's the next step is they get really afraid and call for backup. This should be a heck of a video for Aurora Transparency. I'm just staying back, just making sure that she doesn't get hurt. Aurora's getting them hell. Aurora's a nut, man. This is funny as hell. He got really afraid here. Even he's laughing. He knows it's all BS. Even he's laughing. He knows it's BS, you know. It's like, what is he trying to tell you? Officer safety bullshit? Yeah.
I told him it's not my fault. You have ADD and can't focus
I
on
heard
two
that.
things. I forget I talk loud. The reason why he's here so long, they're affording him the opportunity to call his family to get the email for his insurance.
Ah, gotcha.
So,
well, I mean, that makes sense.
Right,
I mean,
right.
that's a valid reason.
Right.
I mean, you know, I mean, if I was this guy, though, I'd just take the ticket and then move on,
Right,
and
because
then
you can
prove it later in court,
right.
you know. But
Right.
but I mean, technically, that's a valid reason. I mean,
Right. But okay.
Give him a
fair
chance.
enough.
That's
They're
fair.
giving him a chance.
That's
Right.
fair.
That's why I said I would try to make him shine.
But I knew as soon as you went over there, I knew
know.
what was gonna happen, man. He was gonna be like, oh, what was he trying to tell you to go in the front? Like,
yeah. Don't be behind him.
Fuck out of here, man. These guys are afraid of their own shadow.
I know,
man. It's
right?
It's
I'm gonna ask him, what do you do with your shadow?
Oh man, she's a nut. I love Aurora Transparency. She's crazy. Make sure you sub to her channel. She's good stuff. But mostly I'm just making sure she doesn't get hurt. They're so afraid. Officer safety, yet he's laughing and he's having a good old time. Ooh, Aurora Transparency giving them shit. This guy's laughing the whole time. He's not afraid for his safety. I mean, anytime officer safety, they cry officer safety, it's total BS. They're the ones with the guns. We have cameras. You know, that's how it goes. Aurora's giving him the business here. Just bold. I'm not that bold today. Still am recovering. But it's a good video to have, you know, a different perspective. Usually I'm the one that's going up close like this. Kind of want to lay low for a bit. He's got his hands near his taser like he's afraid, you know. I mean, that's how they normally act. Here's the deal. He tried to give him deals. Ooh, she's giving him hell.
Now you're ruining it. Obviously, I'm no threat. Just give him his ticket and go. Here, I'll give you to the end of the car. There.
This guy's afraid of his own shadow here.
I'm gonna deal with Mr. Shadow. He's my helper.
He's got his hand on his taser like he's gonna do something here. Look at this. Look how afraid this officer is right here. These guys are afraid of their own shadow, man. They just don't understand. I mean, they actually were being nice to this guy and letting him try to get his insurance info. But, I mean, in all honesty, should not have been there that long. Don't erase that!
Fire
Don't erase it. Don't erase it. These fucking see, they do that all the time. They think that's gonna be an intimidating thing to me.
right?
It's like you're not gonna intimidate me. Well, anyways, guys, there's the video. Aurora Transparency showing no fear. Why should she? I mean, that guy was scared for his life. He had his hand near his fucking.
How many
look
people
at that.
shoot up places wearing Bob Ross in there? Come on now.
Let's wait here for just a second. Anyways, that's the video, guys. But there they go. The cowards of Aurora, right there. Afraid of Aurora Transparency for some reason. They're afraid of a camera. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that later.